Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to August. I hope you're doing well. We start August under the influence of a full moon in your sign, and we end Leo season with another full moon in your sign. So you are center stage. You are processing a lot of emotions. And I do think they're your emotions. I think typically, or what we see, especially I'm a Pisces moon, the moon is now in Pisces as I'm recording this, is that oftentimes we do a lot of processing for the collective and you're not really about that life. Like, you care about the collective, but like as an archetype, it feels like a deep cleansing for you personally on a soul level, which is really, really beautiful. I mentioned, if you watched the full moon in Aquarius channeling that was on Instagram and YouTube, that my son, my youngest son, is an Aquarius, and he has been very emotional and sensitive and doing a lot of crying and purging, and he's 9. So imagine you as a grown person. And also, I'm sure he has many other lifetimes potentially. I'm not sure. He feels like he does, but so yeah. I just think you're going through it, and you will be going through it in your own unique way. And I say that because it will be different than how you've experienced it before, but it still will be like a healthy cleansing, not like you wallowing, you know? I think it will be more like aha moments, clarity, bursting into tears because you just figured out something that you didn't know or realize that you've been holding on to for 20 years, like that kind of thing. So we are using Colette Baron Reed's Enchanted Map Oracle. One Ring Circus is your strength. Come Together and Education is your challenge. The Mountain is at the bottom of the deck. So while this independence is often, a strength for you, are you realizing that your relational skills need improvement? How do you express the way that you feel to others? Did you think you didn't have to really do that? Like, I thought we could just be together. So let's see. Mountain at the bottom of the deck means that this really is a big challenge for you, but the moon is not necessarily just the moon, but the full moon corridor is opening this up for you, doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Like, you will get the downloads, and almost like the information will be integrated into your consciousness in a way that will make it easier for you. Okay? So, your strength. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with self-assurance. Self-reliance is important. And so, especially with this being a challenge, maybe you often go to others for support, and now is not the time for that. It's affirmation or validation, or hey, can I get some feedback here? You really have to get these downloads for yourself. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. So we see the strength and the challenge really integrated, right? Or that's not the word I'm looking for. Connected. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. So this is really powerful. And this is really giving me the same vibes as the full moon in Aquarius channeling, if I'm honest. Like, I'm not surprised that that energy is embodied within you at this time. It's like it talked a lot about the building blocks of the legacy of the world, like in future generations. It's really powerful stuff that you are here to do. So let's look at the challenge. I'm going to read the first line of if it was in a beneficial placement, love needs to be expressed. But let me skip to the challenge. When the come together card appears reversed, the reason I'm saying that is because apparently you've been keeping it in your head and it's detached and weird. When the come together card appears reversed, it is a sign that perhaps a love connection is unbalanced. Is intimacy being withheld from you, or are you withholding it from another? Repressed. Longing and yearning are often mistaken for love, when in fact they are signs of lack. Perhaps you've been doing all of the emotional work and pouring your water into an empty well, to the point that now you are also depleted. Know this: true love will not be denied you. What is truly for you will never walk past you or require this much energy. Drop the agendas, the fight, the need to win, and allow love to flow through you. True love will always find its reflection in another. So let's read this one. And it needs to be seen through the lens of this learning. Stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want, especially not in relationship. Or could it be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to? Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter, some sweet. A strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom that you seek. It's okay, especially at this, if you don't have all of the answers. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't let that create some type of sense of insecurity or imposter stuff that keeps you from doing what you know Spirit has told you to do. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed. Be open. It is okay not to know. Okay. We'll get more into what this means in relationship in the sanctuary. I don't even remember if I gave y'all the whole disclaimer, but it is our private membership space where you can go deeper with these messages, access to all 12 signs. We gather live monthly, and then of course we're also led in a monthly movement class separately from that gathering by our resident wellness coach Ashley Nelson. So if I didn't say it, I'm saying it now. If I said it already, now you know twice. So I will see you there if you feel called to join. Let's get into your reading.